Stand by to proceed.
This is ridiculous. Guess they didn't like the 725. I mean, it's just a balanced gun. I don't see the problem. Alright, what's going on? It's Sly, and welcome back to Modern Warfare 2019. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this. This game has been revitalized fully, okay? It has, like, I think 60,000 was what it peaked at, or it might have been like 58,000 or something like that. 7 years after it came out. If you've seen my last video, yes, the title's a bit rage baity. It's obviously not the worst COD. That is MW2 2022, also made by Infinity Ward. But I will say, that I do not like this game outside of Search and Destroy, Shipment 24/7, and Ground War. I don't like the game outside of that. Of course, there's no Shipment 24/7. I don't feel like playing Search and Destroy, and we might play a game. You can run into some hackers there, and Ground War, all the lobbies are in, like, China, I swear, because I'm running 160 ping flat in all those lobbies. So you'll probably use Cube, Domination, and Hardpoint. Also, if y'all saw the intro, I mean, as soon as I hopped on the game, I saw this class. I mean, is there really anything else you need other than the 725 with the Riot Shield? By the way, if MW4 has this where you can run the Riot Shield on your back, please no. Please no. The turtle gameplay. I was using this class. But the turtle gameplay, it's a little crazy. Crash, one of the worst remakes they made. They added safe spaces onto Crash. Why? Anyway, there's two different sort of sides, okay? There's the people that absolutely love this game, and then there's the people that absolutely despise this game. Now, I wouldn't say I absolutely despise this game. As a Call of Duty game, yes. As a video game, it's a good game. As a Call of Duty, no red dots on the minimap. We didn't even have a minimap in the first, it was in the beta, we didn't even have a minimap. On top of that, the bugs, oof. There was some nasty bugs. I'm not gonna use the 70, but I'll just use this class, why not? But this game had a lot of bugs when it first came out, like any COD does, but this game had a lot, and also a lot of things that people did not like when it first came out. Obviously, it changed as it, got on in years and all of that, but still. Now, does that mean I think this is the worst COD game ever? No. As I said, I do have to show it some of its flowers, a little bit of love. It is a very good feeling Call of Duty game. The movement does feel a little clunky now. I'm used to, like, Omni movement and all that, but it doesn't mean it feels bad. It feels very responsive, as a matter of fact. Oh, and also, Dead Silence is not a perk. It was a field upgrade that you had to select. This guy's got his dog in the fucking background. But you can really play this game like a old Call of Duty game. Definitely had to play in this more, I guess, tactical way is the way you'd put it. TTK was also a little crazy on this game, which, I mean, we've had COD games with pretty fast TTKs, so, I mean, that wasn't as much of a sort of, I guess, red flag to me. Although I will say it definitely was not a good thing in my opinion, with how fast TTK was. Also, if you've played, you know, BO7 or anything like that, after the sort of like aim assist nerf they did, which wasn't really like a crazy aim assist nerf, but it was still an aim assist nerf nonetheless, and you hop back on this game, I can tell an immediate difference. The aim assist is a little crazy on this game. It's to the point, honestly, where it feels like the game's almost aiming for me, essentially. Not all the time, but definitely from time to time, it feels like it is. The map design also, as I said, this remake, literally one of the worst map remakes I've ever played. But map design, not the greatest in this game either. Not very Call of Duty a lot of the time. Felt almost like the maps were just sort of made only for Search and Destroy and only with Search and Destroy in mind. And, I mean, they played really well in Search and Destroy. So that could make sense, you know. I would definitely say this is easily one of the most, if not the most, polarizing COD game. It was very much like you either said you love this game and it was the best COD you've ever seen, or you just didn't really like it. Obviously, I did play it throughout the entire year, and when Warzone came out, that was fun as fuck. And as I said, Search and Destroy. I remember playing Search and Destroy with friends all the time. Another thing people really don't talk about, the time this game came out was literally perfect. Obviously, they couldn't account for it, you know, beforehand. I'm not saying they, like, created it or some fucking conspiracy shit like that, but, this game came out, like, what, 3 months or something like that before COVID hit, and lockdown was a thing. Which meant everybody was going to be inside. You'd have a lot of people who hadn't played much Call of Duty, or only played Call of Duty back in the day, and probably weren't that good anymore, hopping back on the game. As I'm sure you could imagine, those people would, you know, benefit from a more casual game. The audio in this game is loud as shit. You can sound whore very well in this game. The aim assist, as I already mentioned, is crazy OP and definitely could have used some sort of nerf within its lifetime. The pacing was a bit more slower. The movement wasn't extremely crazy. Obviously, you have the YY TikTok demon, you know, kids on this game. But the movement in general, though, unless you are playing specifically for that, is not anything too crazy, really. Also, every lobby I've joined, except for like a few, has been all like East Coast or China. I've also joined multiple Chinese lobbies as well. Just the other thing too, I don't know if I said at the start of this video, but this shit was on sale for, and still is, I think, like, what, $8 or something like that? The camo grind as well. Obviously, I didn't go and do the entire camo grind. This was one of the CODs where I very much was just sniping on it. I had done the camo grind previous to this one, which was BO4. I'm almost 100% certain. I did that camo grind, got Dark Matter on that game, hopped on this game, did a bit of the camo grind, and then saw that the camo was Damascus, which is not my cup of tea. I'm not going to say it's full-on just terrible dog shit. There are people that like it. I am not one of those people, which is a little weird to say, because I then did the Vanguard camo grind for Atomic, and that camo I also did not like. The game visually is very good looking. Obviously, I'm playing it on PC right now. I have my settings all turned down to very low because I just want the most frames I can get, and my PC's kind of shit, so I can only get like 90 frames on this game. That's not the game's fault. I have old hardware I need to upgrade. But the game is very visually appealing. I think the aesthetic of this game is very good. I think the engine this game was on was revolutionary, and I do think this game, of course, it was partly because of, you know, circumstances, the fact that literally lockdown hit while this game was still getting consistently updated and popping, and Warzone and all that stuff. I do think that this game did put Call of Duty back on the map. BO4, World War II, those games, they didn't hit that well. Same thing with Infinite Warfare, okay? They didn't hit that well, and this game definitely put Call of Duty back on the map and put it up where it was competing with top games like Fortnite and stuff like that. But, like, I have played COD since I was around the age of, like, 4 or 5, you know, something like that. A little young, okay, a little young. And I've played games like COD 4, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, all those games, okay, during their primes and stuff like that. And I had some of the most fun I've ever had on those games. And I feel like this game definitely, I've heard it said, I forget who, if I do remember, I'll put it in text. But, like, this game is essentially like the COD 4 for like, I'm not using this as a rude way. I hate using this term, but like for new gen COD fans, for people that haven't played the game for, 15 plus years. But this game is the COD 4 for new gen COD fans. It may not flow the way, I would want a COD game to flow. And if Modern Warfare 4 does come out, thank God we got GTA 6 this year. But if it does come out and we have, again, no red dots on the minimap and all that sort of stuff, I mean, the game might hit for, like, some people, but I feel like the majority of people, and the people that usually stick and play a COD throughout its entire life cycle, would probably prefer if we just had that on. Same thing with things like Dead Silence as a perk as opposed to it being this sort of field upgrade. I think that Black Ops 7 right now actually does it pretty well, where you have the mute field upgrade, which essentially gives you Ninja, or you can just run the Ninja perk. So I mean, I think they're doing it pretty good in the current game. I know the current game isn't the most popular thing, but I played and I do enjoy playing it still to this day. The AX50, I mean, that's just another good thing about this game, if I'm being honest. The AX50 genuinely gives me a rock hard boner every time I shoot it. The fact we haven't seen this come back yet inside of a COD is kind of crazy to me, I'll be honest with you. I genuinely think the AX50 is one of the best new COD snipers we've gotten in a while. I think if they wanted to make Modern Warfare 4 like the best COD they could possibly do, I think they should take the art direction from this game and almost every single design choice, gameplay wise, just straight from Modern Warfare 3 by Sledgehammer. I think that plus a whole new engine might genuinely bring a shit ton of players back. The amount of people that I know personally that just think this game is literally one of the best CODs ever made. Mainly SND players, Okay, someone dropped the N-word. Yeah, I think that's good for me for today. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. We upload a variety of content. I can upload more MW 2019 if you guys want. I mean, I do, have some enjoyment coming back onto the game. I'll play some SND for my next video for sure. I have to. But, yeah, anyway, it's been Sly. Let me know your thoughts on this game. Again, like I said, I don't personally like this game. However, I definitely see why people like the game. I still had enjoyment playing the game back when it was out. Yeah, let me know down in the comments section below what you guys think about the game. And it's been Sly. Peace.